Hey, Jim here from K2 Concepts. We're going to shoot a video today. I know it's been a while, so I apologize. But we're going to shoot a video today on things that happen really nobody talks about when you are thinking about opening up a business. There's always a downside. There's things that blindside you. But one of the things I think that's very pertinent to your success as a business is your ability to handle breakdowns. Things are going to happen in your shop. Compressor motors go bad. Desk and dryers need replaced. Contactors, both in your tank and in your rinse tank, pumps, all these things, all these mechanical things will go bad. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because last week we're in the middle of a big custom order and the contactor decided to take a dump in our tank. Now this is the second time I've replaced it. And let's see, we bought the tank in 2006, so 15 years. So it's not that it's incredibly expensive or they go out all the time. It's just when stuff goes wrong in your shop, and it will, and these are things nobody talks about, or at least I haven't seen anybody make a video about it. When they go wrong, it's your ability to handle it, your ability to apply yourselves mechanically to fixing things. Now most of you guys are do-it-yourselfers, or a lot of you are, so you're used to being around that, but it's just something I want to tell you about. And if you don't have those capabilities, these are the things that you should probably watch out for that might trip you up. You might be in it's always going to be an emergency. It's always going to be in a big order, in the middle of production run or something, and something's going to take a dump. Now if you've been listening, you can hear that contactor on my heaters, on my tank, kick on, and then it'll drop out again. In a second, there, see? So each time it's pulling about 30 amps. But the reason it cycles on and off is so it doesn't have a steady flow of that amp draw across those wires. Otherwise you're going to burn them up, or you're going to have to run number 6 wire down to your heaters. And I don't even know if there's room for that. But the bottom line is that constant action with the contactors, can take themselves out. So this is what happens. We walked in last week in the middle of a run, and this, obviously overamping. The motor was, pump motor is hotter than heck. This is one of the lead wires for the heaters, and took out a contactor. It was just bad. If I pulled this apart, you probably see bad contact points from that thing opening and closing so much. So again, only the second time in 15, 16 years. So definitely got my money's worth out of those, but we had to scramble. Had to go get one, had to get it, time, go down to the parts house, pick one up, time to come back, make time to put it in. In the meantime, the orders are just getting pushed back and back. And that just adds to more stress, which is why I always have a Corona for the haters. So anyhow, just wanted to keep you guys abreast of that situation that can happen in your shop. Now if you don't know somebody that, if you can't fix it, if you don't have the ability to work a multimeter, take an amp draw on the motors, make sure they're not overamping, causing problems within the circuit, maybe all the way back to your panel, this is something you might want to consider either learning or getting somebody on your side, like an HVAC tech. Fortunately, I'm an HVAC tech, so this was kind of second nature for me, but a lot of guys out there don't have that ability. So if you're not an air conditioning tech, small appliance tech maybe, electricians are okay, but not all electricians understand control wiring. A lot of them will understand home runs, how to run wire, how to size wire, stuff like that, but not everybody in the electrical installation side of it, the electrician side, understand control wiring. And I've run into this before. Last company I was at, I was helping wire up some houses because the electricians could not figure out how to wire in a 12 volt step down system through a photovoltaic cell. In other words, once it gets dark, the lights came on. but there was a step down transformer in there that stepped it down to 12 volts for these lights, and they just couldn't figure it out. After they burned up 2 or 3 of them, I told them, look, I'll do it, all right? You're making me crazy here, guys. So that's the point I'm getting across. If you can't do it yourself, if you don't know how to read a meter, then get someone on your side who can. It's going to make your life a lot easier, and they're going to be able to respond to you, get this thing fixed, and back on the road. You know, especially if, you know, they didn't build a panel, you get a panel from China, maybe somebody built it for you. You got to have somebody who's savvy enough to figure out that and figure out the problems. You know, is it a contactor? Is it a bad motor? Is it something overamping, you know? So anyhow, that's the point of this video. So, like, subscribe, join us on the forum, k2forums.com. You can email me, k2forums@gmail.com. We have a Patreon account. If you want to drop $1, $2, a couple bucks, anything helps us to get these videos out more and more frequently. And I apologize for the delay, but, you know, just everything. COVID. I don't even know what else to blame on. However, we are going to shoot a video, a little bit of dipping these huge parts. We got some big parts in here. These ought to be fun. You know, spoilers, diffusers, a couple of side rails. Yeah, I got my work cut out for me this afternoon. So again, have a Corona for the haters. If you like this video, leave a comment below. We'd love to make these videos, but I like them more when it's something you guys want to see. So that's it for this one. Hope you're having a good day dipping. We'll talk to you later.